How are you guys celebrating the beginning of the space race day today? Wait, what is this?
I have no idea. Now we need to look into that.
Oh, Katie is saying we also need to stream on the Hindutva propaganda in Europe to raise the status of India, like resurrecting dead NGOs, etc. Yes, the like 10 to 15 year long campaign to influence the UN with anti-China and anti-Pakistan propaganda, faking identities. Yeah, identity fraud is crazy. I still need to read about it though. It's been dubbed the India Chronicles. But it's fascinating.
This is shorter, so because we could end this. Just short answers from now on. Okay,
what do you think? Why do you think that third presidential candidate is not allowed in presidential debates?
I think they're allowed as long as they meet a certain threshold, and most of the time they don't.
Yeah, we just have a duopoly. Like we have way more than two parties. It's just not well supported, which makes it virtually impossible.
I think if they hit like, I don't know, like a 10%, 5%, I don't know the number, if they in popularity and funding or whatever, then they could meet the debate stage. So I don't know, but it's very hard to make it. I don't know the details, so not the best person to ask. You in this one?
Biden signed the COVID bill today, but I've not received a stimulus bill check. Well, it's probably going to take a minute. I will be looking for that direct deposit to hit my balance.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, Nick's comment is very interesting. I didn't know what he meant by space race. Now I get it. Today. Is it today? This is funny, actually. This is really funny. Hold on.
Explain for people who don't know.
Oh, yes. It's today. It's Prophet's Ascension.
Oh my God! Today is when he took Barack to heaven.
Yes, that's what he means by the beginning of the space race. Today is the anniversary. That's genius, Harris. Did you come up with that, Harris? That's pretty genius.
Space Pegasus.
We should make art on that. So are you not like we? This is the third art idea that we can. Like, are you writing these down? We had Mother Teresa. That Mexican Virgin
de Guadalupe.
Yeah, and now we need to do a blasphemous art with Muhammad's. We should have done it before today, so we had it ready for today. But it's okay. We'll get better at this. Okay, we'll get better at this. But we need to do.
What would it be though? Because it would have to be sexy.
Of course, we'll think of something. It could be bestiality with the.
Oh no! I think that might be against Patreon guidelines.
Okay, that's against Patreon. We'll think of something. Wait, I know. It could be Muhammad and Angel Gabriel making out while they're riding Barack on their way to heaven. They're like, because how they're gonna pass the time when they were going all the way up there, right? There we go.
It's a couple hours, to get the done.
We might as well have fun on the way there, right?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
If anyone proposes to me, the price for my hand in marriage is 1,000 Baracks. You have to get me 1,000 space Pegasus, and then it will be yours.
Oh, Harris is going to talk about this today in his Urdu stream. Yeah.
Hey guys, before we get back to that video, YouTube has fully demonetized our channel for supposedly hateful and harmful conduct, without telling us what we did wrong. If we get to 1,000 patrons, we will be able to keep paying all our team, our editors, our artists without ever having to worry about monetization again, which would be amazing. Yay! So please support Atheist Republic on Patreon. Link in the description below.
Oh yeah, Esra. Right. Yes, wait. So I know there's two movements. Is that why there's two? I don't remember this. So there's one, so Muhammad was going into his house, okay? And then the thing, he lifted it, I don't know, to knock the door, the thing on the door that you knock with it, right? And then
the door knocker?
The door knocker. And then, I don't know, he went from there. No, actually the story that we were told is different from the Sunni version. Because the Sunni version, Gabriel comes and he introduces Barack and this Barack and he's shy. And he's like, Angel Gabriel, don't be shy. This is the prophet of Islam. don't like I don't know. There was some drama happening there, but anyways,
You're like, oh my
but the
god,
way
I'm so nervous.
no, the version we were told is like he was taken from his door all the way to Beitul Maqaddas to Jerusalem, and then from Jerusalem went up to heaven, right? And then when he came back, I don't think this is what Sunnis were told. This is what they just told us in school. I don't even know if this is canonized in Shia Islam. If all of that happened in such little time that the thing that he was going to knock the door with, right, it was still swinging. So he went and he basically did like his prayer in Jerusalem, and then from there he went and he met Abraham and Moses, and then from there he went and met God. He went so close to God. Oh, when Muhammad was getting close to God, Gabriel was surprised because Gabriel took him to so close to God. At some point, Gabriel got to a point where Gabriel haven't gone past. And then Muhammad kept on going, and Gabriel was like, what is happening? Like, Gabriel was like, I haven't gone past this point.
Like the point of no return.
And Muhammad was like leaving Gabriel at that point and getting closer to God. And Gabriel's mind was blown, like, well, you could actually go past this point? I didn't know. So Muhammad went to a place where Gabriel even haven't gone at that point, right? But all that experience and all the stories, when Muhammad came back, all of that happened in such little time. So this shows that Islam knew about like relative time theory and all that. This is a miracle, right?
Oh my gosh. Confirmed science.
Yes. Confirmed. No, that like all of that happened in such a little time that you could see the door thing was still, Muhammad said like, oh, this is still swinging. So all of that experience. And then the day after, he told people exactly how the mosque in Jerusalem looked like, right? He told people like, this is where the gate is, these were where the walls are, and people are like, how could he know this? He's never been there. I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Wait, but what does this comment actually say?
This is the second part is Mi'raj, which we refer to.
Oh, she just gave it to us in Arabic.
Yeah. Is Isra and Mi'raj, is that like the two movements? Like Mi'raj, I know Mi'raj is going up. What's the Isra thing?
Haris is saying the Sunni version is different.
Yeah,
Barak was brought to him. He took Al-Aqsa Mosque. He took to Al-Aqsa Mosque, tied his flying donkey to a ring on the wall there, which is apparently still there. Then he went to seven heavens. Yes, when he came back, the bed was still warm.
Oh, you guys have a different version of how the time passed. Okay.
No, you know what's funny? This kind of reminds me of a Muhammad Ali quote. What does he say? He's like, oh man. He's like, I'm so fast, like I can make it in, like when I cut the lights off, I'm in bed. Like, so he's so fast that when he turns off the light, he's already in bed before the room is done. Wait,
okay.
He says it better. He's very poetic.
So here's the thing. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is very interesting. There are a couple of things I want to bring about this. Okay, Harris is saying Barak was brought to him, okay, by Gabriel. So Barak, by the way, is the flying, half human, half face of a human, body of a horse, wing that they flew on. By the way, Barak was never introduced to us as children. And I think because it was really ridiculous, like because it was so apparently like we would laugh at it as kids in school. So I think for us, it was just like Muhammad just went up. We were told about Gabriel and Muhammad, but we were not told about Barak because I think that part of the story was removed because I think a lot of us would have doubted how serious all of this is if that Barak was part of the story. And I think they removed it intentionally. So Barak was brought to him. So here's an interesting thing. The Sunni version of the story, or the canonized version of it, mentions that Muhammad was taken to Al-Aqsa Mosque. And guess what? Holes in the narrative. Because that mosque was not built at the Al-Aqsa Mosque was built after Muhammad's alleged death date. So this actually shows that this whole story is nonsense, okay? So the rest of this says, tied his flying donkey to a ring on the wall there, which is apparently still there. True, I've been there. I've been to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and there is an entire section of that mosque that is named after Burak. There's a gate, and that thing is there. However, I do have to defend donkeys here, because people keep making fun of Burak by calling him a flying donkey, okay, instead of a flying horse, because I think like horses are supposed to be more elegant and beautiful. Horses are idiots. Donkeys are smart. This is like anti-donkey propaganda. Everybody makes fun of Burak by saying flying donkey. What does everybody have against donkeys? Donkeys are a lot smarter than horses. Okay, change your mindset about the way you look at donkeys are amazing.
I was never expecting this to be like the hill you stand on.
Why is everybody against donkeys? Donkeys are better than horses, okay? Horses are idiots. Donkeys are smart. All right. It's funnier with donkeys. Yes, it's funnier in donkeys because you all think donkeys are funny. You're all speciesists.
Put some respect on the name of the
Everybody thinks donkeys are funny. Why do you think donkeys are funny? Donkeys are not funny. They are very smart animals, but they're better than horses. Horses are hardworking. So are donkeys. Guys, horses need to be led all the time. Donkeys, you put the stuff on their back, you show them where to go and back one time, and then you don't even need to then they don't even need the rider. They show up at the place, you put the stuff on them, and they know exactly where to go, and they get deloaded without any rider or anything. Okay? You could lead a horse into a fire, and they were like, "Oh, I guess this is where I'm supposed to go." They follow you. That's how stupid they are. Donkeys are like, "I'm not gonna go there. What the hell?" Right? The reason why horses are so useful to humans is because they are followers and they don't question anything. Donkeys are smart.
donkey. I just caught them in the left.
Look, I was right. Esra, there's two movements, okay? Esra is from Medina? No, from Mecca. Wait, was it from Mecca or from Medina? God damn it, I forgot my story. Esra is from Arabia to Jerusalem, or I think it was Mecca. Guys, was it from Mecca or from Medina? I think it was from Mecca, yeah. Esra is from Mecca to Jerusalem. Mi'raj is from Jerusalem to heavens. So it's like an L shape. Esra, Mi'raj. Yeah, it was from Mecca. There we go. I knew it. You know how I remembered it was from Mecca? Because I remember people were still fighting over, is Muhammad, after he came and said that he saw Jerusalem and everything. The story is that people were laughing at him, how could you believe him? This is a ridiculous story. If this was in Medina, people wouldn't be laughing, because he's like, I'm your king, boy. Why are you laughing at me? He's the leader, right? He's so I remember the story must have been in Medina, because most people were laughing at him, and people came to Abu Bakr are you guys, look at this idiot Muhammad. Can you believe his story? And Abu Bakr said, if Muhammad says it, it must be true. That's what Abu Bakr said. But the fact that so many people were making fun of Muhammad makes me remember that the story was from the Meccan phase, not from the Medini phase. Anyways. All right, let's end this here. Thank you, everyone.
Wait, one last question. This is very important. Any favorite musician from the Middle East that we can follow? Omar Soleiman. Omar Soleiman is so good. Literally, he's a Syrian wedding singer that goes 10 times harder than your favorite rapper or rock star. Guys, Omar Soleiman, all the way. I could listen to his music forever. Wenu Wenu, goes off. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, actually, I was gonna say I don't have any favorites, but that's not true. Can I have a few seconds to tell you my favorite? I can't find it.
Oh, also, if I'm really into a lot of Yemeni Jewish music, So Yemen Blues is one of my favorite bands. AWA, another one of my favorite bands. There's also Quarter to Africa is a really good Israeli band. I found a really good album on Spotify that's
how do you
like
know so much
Arabic
about
psychopop. It's so good. It's called like Oriental Groove or something. So it's like 70s Arabic groove. Really, really good. And a couple of psychedelic Persian artists on that album too. So try to find
that. Yeah, I don't listen to music based on where they're from. I just listen to stuff and they sound cool. I was like, okay, right? But yeah, I can't find the music that I like, which is it doesn't matter. You know what? The best music from the Middle East is the Quran. Listen to the Quran, recitation of the Quran. Of course, the miracle of Allah is the most beautiful thing ever written. How could you not? Yeah,
you don't need. Obviously, it's the azan. You don't need anything else.
It's the azan. Yes, of course.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of blasphemy and sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.